Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top, so please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Let's get into it. Let's talk about growing up hip-hop. It is going down. We got some exclusive information going on from Little Twist. I was like, OMG, what's really happening with this situation? So it seems like Twist is not out here playing around, and he's calling people fake and foes. And on top of that, he said the real done stepped in and calling out all the fakes on growing up hip hop. So is he talking about JoJo? Is he talking about Romeo? Is he talking about MasterP? Is he talking about Boogie? Who is he talking about? Is he talking about Sam? So let's just get into it and let's check out Lil Twist. Basically let us know he got the phone call. The Millers done called him up. So let's get into it.
Your ass, just chill out, okay? Hey, should I tell y'all? Lil Romeo called me yesterday, y'all. Okay, there we go. Breaking news. Lil Romeo called me yesterday. I got something to talk about. I usually just be high rambling. All right. Romeo called me. He finally called me. This is breaking news. Romeo finally called me, and we had a good conversation. He basically let me know how he felt, how Master P felt about certain things. He really not bothered by the ICDC joke. And he was really just trying to make it seem to me that the producers put him in a sticky situation, right? And I was just really letting him know, well, that's a bad place to be. You know what I'm saying? That's really a bad place to be, my guy. Because I come on this bitch with some real authenticity, and you got somebody finally pointing out the fake. You know, it's gonna look bad on y'all end. But anyway. Me and Rome ain't never had no problems. We ain't got none. Khalil, my son.
What's going on, man?
What's up, man? What you doing, dog?
Yeah, I've been seeing you going crazy, man. Hey, man, them niggas trying to get on your head. You talking that show, boy.
I'm not playing with them. You know me,
man. They about to get your ass a spin-off, bitch.
Yes, sir. It's already drawing up. I got a lot to tell you about, son.
See what you trying to do. You trying to get your spin-off going.
I got a lot.
So you heard in that conversation that Little Twist is getting a spin-off, and he's already working on his spin-off, and he will be flying back to LA to do what it do. I was like, OMG, Little Twist got a spin-off before anybody. He got a spin-off before Sam, Egypt, and Brianna and Boogie. What's going on with that situation? So it seems like Little Twist is playing his cards right. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's playing chess and not checkers, and the ICDC joke is what got him over the ledge. And also defending WeTV basically got the producers thinking about, we're going to put a machine behind you and see what we can do with you, Little Twist. So how do you guys feel about that situation? I was like, it's going down, baby. Lil Twist is going to have his own spin-off show. Who is he going to invite to be his cast members on the show? Or is he going to have any cast members on his new show? So he done came in a season and a half and got his own spin-off. But also, Lil Twist has something to say to Romeo's cousin. He said to Romeo Cousins, say, Romeo Cousins, you know of me too, and keep my name out your mouth unless you're willing to step behind that. I ain't no gangster, but I prove points if need be. Off camera, lesson learned. So basically, he's talking greasy. He's telling Little Romeo's cousins, you guys better keep my name up out your mouth. Don't talk about me. Don't bring me up. I ain't no gangster, but don't push me. I was like, OMG, what's going on? I guess he wants some smoke with, Romeo's cousins because they called him out, on last night episode. Lil Twist wasn't there. He declined to go to the meeting. And then we had LilEazyE. He has something to say too as well. He goes, the cousins need to walk on and be gone, meeting over with. I was like, oh, we talking greasy, baby? Is that what we doing out here in these streets? I was like, only person that was talking greasy and only person that was standing there ground last night on TV was none other than Boogie. Boogie might have been in the wrong. He might have been in the right. Whatever way Boogie was in or whatever he was, if he was wrong, if he was right, he didn't take no mess and he stood up, baby. And he stood up to, Romeo's cousins aka security guards too as well. Like we all know Boogie ain't about that life. He ain't about to bust on nobody. He ain't about to put his hands on anybody like that, point blank period. But the cousins came through because they feel a certain type of way, because they respect the Millers, they respect Romeo, they respect, Master P, and so they're feeling a certain type of way, and they want to check the cast members. And so they was, in the process of checking Boogie, but Boogie was like, today is not the day for you to check me. I don't want no beef, but it is what it is. And Boogie was a little shaken and feeling a certain type of way, because he felt like he was attacked. He felt like he was ambushed. He felt like he was on a chopping block, and nobody came to his defense. It was just him against the Millers and the cousins and the AKA security guards. The soldiers came through. No Limit is still in the building, baby. No Limit ain't playing no games. So it is what it is, but we know nothing, of any sorts of violence were going to go down or going to happen at all, point blank period. But I had something to say too as well. What's going on, LilEazyE? You tweeting out here, you posting out here talking about his cousins need to keep on walking. But when Boogie was in a sticky situation and going back and forth with the cousins and talking about people unfollowed, Romeo unfollowed people on the cast and everything else like that. And, the cousin was like, you listen, we could put them gloves on. And I don't know if they're talking about boxing gloves or they're talking about the black gloves that you put on. So what's going on? You was there, you was sitting there, you didn't say 2 words, but all of a sudden, you feel like saying something on Twitter. I feel you trying to get your time in, you trying to get what you can get out the situation. But the time to step up and talk to the cousins was when, you was there and Boogie was there too as well. And we all know Weezy Bow Wow, he came late on purpose. He was not trying to be in the mix of that situation. He let Boogie know right there and then that he's in business, he's doing business with Romeo and everything else like that. But I got a question for y'all. How do y'all feel that Little Twist was calling Romeo Little Romeo? Is that disrespectful? Because I was told Romeo likes to be addressed as Romeo and not Little Romeo. And you've seen in the video that Little Twist was addressing Romeo as Little Romeo. So does Twist like to be called Little Twist? And Twist also made it known on his Instagram that he wants y'all to say hashtag Team Twist, hashtag Twist, hashtag we ain't watching without Twist in the building. So what do you guys think about this situation? Last night episode was crazy, but do you guys think Boogie is a chatty patty? Do you think Boogie was wrong because he was bringing up the situation between Romeo and Angela, and he was like, did you call Bow? Did you call Angela? Did you call them, like, if you have a problem? Or should have Boogie just focus on his situation with Romeo, and that's, him not picking up the phone or calling? Because that is what Boogie problem is. He feels like that every time he calls Romeo, he doesn't pick up the phone, he don't answer, and Romeo does not return any phone calls. But Boogie did step in and kind of defend Angela, but Boogie is kind of close to Angela. He's cool with her. He didn't defend Bree when Bree was getting talked about, when Sam and Egypt was basically talking about her. He didn't defend Brianna, because maybe he felt a certain type of way. But we all know that he had a little crush on Angela, and we also know that he's cool with the Simmons too as well. So does the crush that Boogie had or does have on Angela made him feel like he needed to step into the situation and say, Romeo, won't you call Angela? Because that's the only thing Angela been complaining about, is Romeo hasn't picked up the phone. He doesn't call, and it's going on a year. So what do you guys think about that situation? I was like, Lord have mercy. Some people are saying that Boogie is a chatty patty, and some people are saying that Boogie stood his ground. But I guess the MVP of growing up hip hop right now, as far as someone that is still working with WeTV as a cast member, is getting a spin-off show, and that would be Little Twist. And we know Romeo and MasterP are, MVPs by leaving and walking away because they didn't want to stand for something that they didn't agree for, and they didn't like the way that black people were being portrayed on TV, and they didn't like the setup, and they didn't like the lies. So therefore they removed themselves from the show. So, and they walked away, and they left money on the table. I think they left about 10 million on the table. So people, for someone in this day and age to walk away from 10 million, that says a whole lot about pride, self-esteem, and basically they stand for something. Because if you don't stand for anything, you'll just fall for everything. everything. So you guys tell me what you think about this situation, and how do you guys feel about Master P basically calling Boogie like, you need to mind your business, you doing so much. And he was like, won't you just simmer down, just take it easy, just like, slow your roll, Boogie, slow your roll, don't worry about what's going on between Angela and Romeo. They have personal business, they have a personal relationship. How do you guys feel like about that? And how do you feel about when Master P said you ain't no kinfolk? And when Master P told Boogie that you ain't no kinfolk, did that mean that, since you ain't family, I can put them paws on you, we can get bout it in the situation? That he let Boogie know, now you're stepping out of bounds, and we ain't family, we ain't friends. So what do you guys think about that situation? And how do you guys feel about Romeo basically saying to Boogie, do your daddy pick up the phone when your sister call? I was like, ooh, baby. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Much love.